Okay. Yay. Well, welcome and thank you so much for being here. I deeply honor your presence, and it is an honor to guide your practice. So this morning, I just want to talk about the word santosha. Santosha, like even when you say it, a lot of these Sanskrit words, santosha, you can break them into their, dhanurasana, like whatever word you say generally has that evokes that feeling. So santosha is this cultivation of contentment. And, Colleen Zaidman Yee, if you're familiar with Rodney Yee, they've been in the yoga world for a very long time. So she just also put out this, she is contemplating closing her yoga studio, very, very well-known, very famous studio. And she said she's moving from a place of santosha, not from a place of fear. Cultivating that balance of being content with what is, what has been, where she's going, instead of moving from fear. And that is such a potent invitation. You have the power to release whatever fears are arising for you in, your daily life, whatever it is, anything that's holding you back a little bit. Fear holds us back from being our most free version of ourselves. So this idea of santosha, you could even say that, like santosha. I'm calling in the powers of contentment. So let's take that, and we'll start right here. Lay your hands any place that feels nice. Palms down, palms up. If you feel, you need to ground yourself a little bit, you might place your hands on your body. You might even bring them in front of your heart to begin. However you are, inhale and grow tall. And then as you exhale, allow your eyes to close, your chin to drop, your shoulders to release, even feeling your pelvic floor descend. And start to cultivate santosha, contentment with where you are right now. I say, cultivate contentment. It's not always so easy. So if that's not present right now, then noticing what is. And maybe for you, it's a low buzz of anxiety. So let's bring these together and cultivate gratitude. So just naming for yourself. And again, if you want to bring your hands to a different place, go ahead, but just creating a little gratitude list. Just naming the things in your life at this moment you're incredibly grateful for. And let your practice be one of those things that we cultivate gratitude for. Let's add our yoga community and the supportive, powerful presence of those we practice with, all of us on the same journey to wellness, to wholeness, to release, to compassion, to santosha. Calling in all the love in your life right now. And as we are in this final week before the next full moon, before the end of October, before the festival of Halloween or Samhain in the Celtic wheel of the year, this is a time when the veils between worlds are thin, when we can call on our loved ones, our ancestors, to come and join us, to be a supportive, loving presence in this time. And with great honoring for all of that support. And a great reminder that even in this time of solitude and not maybe being with our loved ones, that you are not alone. And let a smile come in. Deepen your inhale, your exhale. Realign, lengthen. Take this seat of a yogi, one who has come to the mat with great presence. The invitation of santosha and the release of anything that does not serve you, anything holding you back. If your palms are facing down or anywhere they are, just turn them up for a moment and inhale, reach up. Let the palms face up as you reach. They're going to start to turn down as you get high above your head. And then as you exhale, descend these hands straight down as if you are just inviting this energy in. Take your palms, turn them up, reach out in front or out to the side. Turn the palms down. Keep lengthening yourself tall as you descend. You can even bow your chin here. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, invite in, open up. And exhale. And this time, wherever the hands land, now join your palms together. Bring them in front of your heart. Lift your chin. And we'll open practice and chant Om together 3 times. Inhale. Releasing your hands to your thighs, lifting your chin and opening your eyes. Okay, let's stretch your legs out, move them around a little bit, wiggle your little toes. You can even move your wrists. Yes, your fingers. Good. Take your hands down, lengthen yourself and look at your feet as they are. Spread your toes. And whether they spread or not, you might even use your magic fingers. Sometimes that helps. Just notice. You put your mind there. You're doing a magic trick and the toes spread. Good. And then keep your toes spread if you can. We're going to turn the baby toe edge of the feet in, and then you're going to take it out. So I'm just going to move my hands like I'm moving my feet, just to, if you can't see my feet, just moving in and out. And the next time the toes come out, pull that outer edge of your foot all the way up through the out seam of your leg. Press out through the big toe mound, not the big toe, the ball of the big toe. Spread the toes, anchor the heels. Take a big breath in. Send out so your legs are working, your belly's lifting. Bring your hands together, interlace your fingers. Take a nice reach up. Anchor the heels, spread the toes, pull that outer edge of your foot up. Now take your inner thighs and press them out. And exhale and release, hands down, relax, move your feet, and just feel the energetic action there. Good. Okay, I'm going to come to windshield wiper. So I'm sitting on something. I'm just going to sneak it out. Good. Turn your hands away. Take a little wrist. If this is too much, turn your hands out. Good. Separate your feet apart. Now just open your chest. Shoulder blades together and start to rock your knees side to side. And as I do this, I'm going to activate my feet in some way. Turn the head away from the knees. And then pull that, as you turn the head away, take that same shoulder and just draw it away like you're looking over your shoulder. What's happening behind me? Just that. And just feel in whatever is arising. Cute puppies. Good. All right, bring it to center. Walk your feet in, and we're just going to give ourselves like a little hug, like a seated child's pose almost. I'm going to hold onto my outer elbows, tuck your chin, take your back. You know, sometimes I do this, I think like you're 5, and you're just not getting your way. But let the shoulders drop, head drop. Take one more full breath in. And as you breathe out, even open your mouth, sigh it out. Now hug the knees in and start to lengthen yourself tall. And you might even lift the feet up, keep the heels on the floor, find a little arch in your back, even though it's not really going to happen. Drop the shoulders, take the chin in, and then release. Take the hands back behind you. This time I'm going to go back a little more. I'm just looking for more wrist. I bend the elbows, take the shoulders back, separate the feet back to where they were. Good. Cat, cow here. You're just opening your chest and letting this be. Good. Spread your fingers. Anchor the pads of your fingers if you can. And we're going to lift up. So this is optional. But the next time you arch the back, take the shoulders back, lift up. Good. I'm going to drop the tush down a little bit and just start to swing like I'm in a little hammock. Okay, keep pressing down in your hands. Don't sink too much if you can. Through the arms, the shoulders, and then lift up nice and big. And release the hips down. Again, I'm going to take the hands up. You can just drop your legs if you like. Let's just move the wrists. We're going to come back to that same sit. So this time I'm going to take my hands inside my legs so the feet are a little bit apart. I'm going to put your wrists on top of your toes, grab the soles of your feet, and then you can make this any way you like. Walk the legs in or out. Inhale, and as you exhale, you push the feet down to the floor and you press your back and you let your head drop and move the shoulders away from the ears. And then inhale, lift, and exhale. You know, if you have little kids in your life, I call this race car with little kids, and it goes like this. You inhale, and then you make your car sound like you're racing, which is actually really good for our throats too. So let's do that. Inhale. And as you exhale, push down, squeeze the knees into the arms, make a car sound. And inhale. Good. Exhale. Last one. I didn't remember what a car sounds like. I'm going to come back. Good. Take your hands behind. Let's just do a little windshield wiper. Release that. And we'll take this little twist here. So the next time your knees, let's say my knees are going to go to the right. So I have the right foot against the left knee. I'm going to turn the right hand out, reach the left arm up, reach the left hip, and then reach all the way behind you. Push the right hand down and away. You can even take the left hand and paint a horizontal line as if you're moving more behind you. And inhale, sweep this arm all the way up and all the way back out. Let the hip come down. And then inhale, sweep up. Lift the hip. Again, find this. You can even turn your head to the right, reach. I have a wall here. I'm going to push into the wall, which is awesome if you have that. And then reach all the way up. Let the left hip come down, open. And inhale, reach up. And last one, and this time we're going to turn it into twist. So we'll stay here. Take the left hand down to the floor. Bring the right forearm down, the left forearm down, palms together. And then you can walk your forearms behind you if there's room. You can turn your head to the right. And now feel your forearms on the floor, push down and away. And that's going to just open up the right side, the left hip. Sorry, that's the left side. The left hip might come down a little bit. Just find some place. Maybe the left shoulder pulls forward. Smile in your santosha. Cultivate contentment. Good. Okay, and then we're going to bring the hands back, walk yourself upright, take the hands all the way behind, come back onto your tush, walk your hands to a place, maybe you go wider, see, spread your fingers, open your heart, come back to windshield wiper. Oh yeah. I say oh yeah because I've walked my hands back so far. Now I'm getting a little bit of an extra, but you might not need to do that and you might be getting the same thing. All right, next time your knees drop to the left, you're going to keep them there. Turn your left hand out, reach the right arm up, lift the right hip, turn, reach, push the left hand down and away. Yes, inhale, reach up, let the right hip come down, open the right arm. Inhale, lift, turn, open. You can take the right hand, reach it more over to the left side. Inhale, sweep up. Take the hip down, open. Good, inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more. We'll just reach it up and out. Exhale, hips come down, and then reach up, lift the hip, open, turn. And then bring that hand down. Okay, come onto your forearms. And then maybe this is it, or you walk them back more. And then anchor the forearms into the floor, push down and away. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Maybe you turn your head to look over your left side. And I'm going to pull the right shoulder forward a little bit. Breathe. Take one more breath. Come back up onto your hands and bring yourself back into your sit here. Again, figure out, I'm going to go back a little bit more, really challenge. And then open, close, do a couple of cat-cows here. Feel your fingers on the floor. Work at your own place of contentment. Good. Nice, and then come to that arch in your back, shoulder blades together, separate the feet apart. Last time, windshield wiper. Might even walk the feet a little bit wider apart here, just opening. Good. All right. Okay, come to your center. Heel toe your feet together. Let's come up, take that 5-year-old pose, however you grab. See if you can switch. And then drop in, let the shoulders drop, head drop. All is well. All is well. One more breath. Good. Okay, hug the knees in, lift yourself up. All right, we're gonna come all the way onto the back. I'm just gonna walk myself forward a little bit because I wanna have some room. Yes, and then I'm just gonna hug these knees in. Maybe I can take the feet off the floor. I might have to change where my hands are. You find your place, curl in like you're doing cat pose. Slowly bring yourself down and hug your knees into your chest. Let your head come down. Take a few breaths here. Just draw these knees in and out. Soften through your back. Smile. Good. Okay. Nice. Take both feet to the floor. See if you can land them at the same time, just for fun. Maybe through the toes, heels, whichever you choose. Once they come down, bring your arms down by your sides. Open your hands. Press the fingers down, palms down. Take your upper arms and root them into the earth. Lift your heart space. Put it back down. Feel the back of the head pressing into the floor. We're going to lift the hips. So adjust your feet so you can do that. Inhale as you are, arch your back. Now as you exhale, press into the earth with the mid back, the tailbone will lift, and then feet push down, upper arms push down, back of the head, hands, lift your hips. Soften your glutes a little bit if you can. You don't have to. It's not a have to ever. But when you do that, then the feet kind of kick in a little more. Take one more breath. And exhale, lower yourself down from top to bottom. Come all the way down. Pause here, full breath in, full breath out. And then anchor all the parts that you need. As you inhale, arch your back. Now as you exhale, anchor down, lift up, move in here. Some of you might walk your feet in a little bit more, lift up a little bit higher. Okay, if you can have your eyes closed, but if you open them, are you looking into your own heart? Smile. Exhale and lower all the way down. Pause, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, this time I'm going to take the arms up and over the head once I'm in it. So again, that's optional. I'm going to start with the arms down by the sides, spread the fingers, anchor, upper arms, back of the head, the feet. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, push into the earth, lift your hips, come up. Once you're here, maybe you take your arms up and over your head. Reach, push the feet down and away, stretch your fingers. One more breath. And exhale, lower down. If your arms are over your head, keep stretching them away as you come down. Keep stretching, extend your legs. I have a bunch of props here, but if you do, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. Now just take your legs for a walk. Extend your right leg a little more, reach the right arm away. Now extend the left leg, reach the left arm away, like you're almost climbing a ladder. Just do that a few times, just extending, stretching, feeling. Good. Okay, drop in, don't do anything, just go completely limp. You can move your arms if you need to. Just feel your breath, your heartbeat. Good, okay. Keep your left leg extended. I'm gonna bring the right knee into the chest. If you need a blanket under your head, take a moment and put it there. Disrupts our flow a little bit, but it's important. Good. And then keep the left leg extended. Bring the right knee into your chest. We're just going to hug it in and out a few times. Just give glory for whatever it is. Okay. We're going to hug this right knee in to a place where you can drop your shoulders. You know, if your belly is kind of getting in the way, then it's a thing. So it's not just you. You can take the right knee out to the right a little bit. Pull it up towards the right shoulder and then bring it back. And that sometimes will help kind of get that snuggled in a little more. Okay. Now I want you to feel into your feet. And remember what we did at the very beginning when you spread your toes, pull the baby toe edge of your foot up to the out seam of your leg. Can you find that with both feet? And it's going to change things a little bit for you. So we're just hugging in more to center. If it's too much, you can let that go. Otherwise, be with that. One more breath. Okay, you can let your feet relax and notice everything that changes when you do that. And it should be like a big change if you've got it. Do it again. Work your feet. Pull the outer edge, spread the toes, notice everything that's happening, and just from that. And then exhale, slowly let that go and really feel everything that kind of releases. Good. Okay, take a big breath in, draw your belly in. As you exhale, lift your head and chest, pull this knee in, maybe you kiss it, maybe you blow it a kiss, maybe you look at it and just cultivate Santosha. I love you. Good. Release. As you release, this leg is going to extend up to the sky and the arms are coming up and over your head. So we kind of split the legs here. If this isn't good for you, bend the left leg. That'll make things a little more open. Okay, I'm going to look at right foot. I'm going to cultivate all of that, spread the toes. I even am finding a little Barbie foot. So that's that point flexing of your toes. But I'm taking it not to the full extent, maybe 50% of that. Yes. Draw the outer edge down if you can. See if you can do the same with the left leg if it's straight. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, take the hands behind the thigh, and then you go to the center of the thigh. Push the thigh into the hands as if the leg is going to go away. If I took my hands away, the leg's going to just flop. So that's how much effort. Then I'm going to add the feet. Take a breath. Smile. You're working, you're working, you're working. And then keep it the shape, but soften the effort. And notice what happens. Take a full breath in here with the leg still as it is. And we're going to sweep the arms up behind the leg, draw the belly in and up. And as you exhale, lift your head and chest. Pull the leg. The elbows come in. Soften your jaw. So smiling is a good thing. You can add the feet if you're able. And exhale, lower down. Take your arms over your head. Release the right leg down. And go slow. And once it touches, then do nothing. Just let everything flop. Feel the santosha creeping in, melting in. Well, creeping maybe for Halloween. Infiltrating. Feel your breath. Take a big breath in. Maybe you reach through your heels, extend your fingers. And as you exhale, we'll bring the left knee in, change the interlace of your fingers, hug it in. Maybe you tuck your chin in a little bit. And just be here, okay? If the belly's an issue, take the knee out to the side and bring it back in. Extend through your legs. You can add that footwork and feel what happens. So I'm spreading the toes, drawing the baby toe edge of the foot up. And then as you exhale, you can slowly release that and just feel what happens. I'm going to bring it back in. Breathe. Drop your shoulders. Tension in your face. Smile. On your next inhale, draw the belly in and up. As you exhale, lift the chin, chest, hug it in. Kiss it or blow it a kiss or be here. And then release. As we release, arms over the head, leg extends up to the sky. And just be here as best as you can, whatever you need to do. If that means bending the right leg, that is great work. Good. Add the feet in some way. So I'm going to find that Barbie foot. So I point the foot, flex the toes, and I bring it to about 50%, halfway. And then I can really work that outer edge, baby toe edge of the foot. A little shaking might come in. That's okay. It's just a rewiring, reawakening of muscles. Good. Okay. Take your arms up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale. Opposite interlace, center of the thigh. Press the thigh into the hands. Work your feet if you can. Soften into it even as you work it. Breathe. Good. Okay, release all effort, but keep the shape. And just kind of drop in, things change. Okay, sweep the arms, or the hands, sorry, up behind this leg. Draw your belly in and up. And as you exhale, take the head and the chest up, pull the leg in. Elbows in. Kiss what you can, blow it a kiss, and loving gratitude into this leg. Good. And we'll release, arms over the head in a comfortable way. Bring the left leg all the way down. And then just feel, let it be. Feel your breath, your presence, your santosha. Good. Okay. Good. All right, from here, I'm going to bring the right knee back into the chest. Take your hands, interlace, hug in for a moment. Good. And then extend the leg up to the sky. But this time, bring your arms down by your sides. And then sweep them out a bit, so maybe 30 degrees away from your body, and they might go all the way out to a T. Okay. So I'm going to extend through this leg, try and add the foot. I'm going to move my candle out of the way. And we're just going to start to take this right leg out to the right. And doesn't need to go anywhere, just out to the right. And then you'll lift it up and sweep it over to the left. So you're just moving this leg side to side. Let the left leg turn as it needs to facilitate. Yeah. So often we do this kind of a thing with a strap. If a strap would give you more santosha, then take the time and do it. You know, bring it in. Otherwise, just feel this twisting through the back, through the belly. Might add that little bit of integrity into your foot. Good. Let's do one more. Just taking it out to both sides. Good. Nice. And then we'll bring the leg up. Slowly lower it down. You can bring your arms someplace that helps you do that. And then just pause, do nothing, feel. You want to rest your hands on your tummy, your heart, your body somewhere. Invite in santosha. And fill yourself up with your breath. Release it. Let's do one more breath like that. Nice inhale, feel it filling you. And exhale. Good. Okay, we're going to bring the left knee into your chest. Hug it in, opposite interlace. Adjust as you need. Now you know where we're going. So make any adjustments. And then we'll release the arms by the sides. Extend the leg up. Okay, if you need to bend, do it. Move your arms to a place that feels supportive. And as you exhale, open this leg out to the left. And inhale and take it over. So you let the right leg move as it does. Feel the twisting action, the opening. Feel your great presence and awareness. Feel the joy in simple movement. Doesn't need to be super complicated all the time. You know, something like this, I say, you know, find your contentment. I know this is not necessarily an easy thing. Okay, let's do one more. So you'll take it out to the left and then over to the right. And then just extend your leg up to the sky. Bring your arms to wherever you need to. And slowly extend the leg as you lower it down. Turn your palms up, let your feet flop. Drop in. All the work you do. Fill yourself up with your breath. And release it. Maybe you want to do that through your mouth. That's fine. Do another breath like that. Good. Okay. And then I'm going to bring both knees into the chest. So it's a bit of adjustment. You know, draw the belly in. I'm going to try and do that at the same time. Take your hands, hug in and out. Just let your knees move in and out. Good. Okay, so we're going to take this to rocking and rolling. Pardon me. So we can do this, you know, it can be very nice. It can all be very nice, but you can decide how deep you want to go. So maybe the hands go behind the thighs and you just start to rock and roll yourself front to back. And you might even take those feet right over your head, hands down by your side as you come forward. And then I kind of balance on the hips as I come up. But you make it your own. Find, you can slow it down. This is such good therapy for our spine. Feel how it's moving. It's getting a little massage. Make it your own. I'm going to do a few more, but if you've had enough, then just come up and sit. It's all fine. You're in your practice. Okay. And then once we come up, just take a few moments to just sit however you like. Just feel everything here. Close your eyes. Cultivate your santosha. Let's bring the palms together. You can keep the eyes closed. Bring the thumbs up to rest along the center of your forehead. Let your head drop heavy into the support of your thumbs. The elbows can come in. The shoulders can drop. The jaw can release. Rest your inner gaze at your third eye. Feel your breath. And we're going to move into downward facing dog from here. So I'll just take the hands, release them down, maybe to the thighs, lift the chin, gently open your eyes. And then make, as if you're setting up a beautiful space for you to feel into your dog, create what you need. If you need something for underneath your knees, put it there in advance. So just demonstrate that. Take the full blanket. And then I like to smooth it out. And then finding your dog. And if downward dog is not where you feel you want to be, or your shoulders are bothering you, you can come onto your forearms, or you can move into your child's pose. And let your head go. You can even look at your feet. Notice if your heels are turning in at all. Separate them and then press the heels of the hands down and forward. Extending from the shoulders and start to just wag your tail a little bit. And, okay, I'm going to bring the big toes to touch. No surprises. I'm going to step the left foot to the outside of the left hand, but I'm going to do it this way. So you're welcome to drop your right knee down and just bring it. The left foot forward, otherwise sweep the left leg up into the air. You can look at your right thigh, that's going to press the thigh back. Bend your left knee so the heel comes in. Lift that hip up. Good. And then release that left foot to the outside of your left hand. However you want to do this. I'm going to come into, so the toes turn out. I'm going to wiggle the right foot back, turn the right hand out. Lift your right thigh. So if you look at your right thigh, it's going to lift. And then you keep it there as best as you can. Sweep the left arm up. Push the right hand down, push the left foot into the earth, pull the right heel in. Good. And then release your hand, lower the knee to your right knee down, and we're just going to sweep the hips back. Maybe the leg goes straight, maybe the sole of the foot comes up, and then come forward. So I'm just going to do this a few times. Just getting a little juicy. Okay, so you have lots of room here. The leg is out, and we can kind of sweep the hips. So the next time the knee comes forward, pull your hips towards that knee, turn your head to the right. And then as you come back, pull the left hip back, look over your left shoulder, if this works. So I'm just moving my hips in a way that maybe they're gonna love. And, you can always use blocks too. Good. Take one more. I'm gonna pull it back. And we did this in class the other day. I'm just gonna turn. So here I have my hips back, the heels down. I might be able to slide this foot out. So more to the left and take like a little bit of a modified split. So it's not, you're just enjoying whatever it is. And then pull it on back. Good. Let's bring the hands back. We're coming back to downward dog. It could be child's pose, all fine. Whichever one. Take a few breaths here, settle in. Arms are hugging towards each other, even, as they're far apart. Just gonna activate them, make them strong. Okay, right foot is gonna come down, so if you wanna put the left knee down, move it, you can. Otherwise, bring the big toes to touch, sweep the right leg up. Extend, look at your left thigh, it's gonna press it back. Bend the heel, open the right hip. Pull that right knee over to the left. Breathe. And then step that right foot to the outside of the right hand. Maybe the left knee has to come down to make that happen. Otherwise, you're here. Turn the right foot out. Look at your left thigh. Turn the left hand out. And then send the weight onto the left hand. Sweep the right arm up. Now activate. Push the left hand down. Push the right foot. Suck that left heel in. Breathe. Cultivate your santosha. Good. Inhale. And then release. We're going to lower the knee down and just move yourself into front to back. So, take the time, feel how this is. Do I need blocks? Do I need to adjust my stance? And okay, I'm going to add the hips a little bit. So the next time I bend the knee and come forward, I shift the hips more over to the right, look to the left. And as I pull the hips back, I look to the right. So the hips are moving, even just a little baby bit. That's all fine. You're doing the work. And even as you're doing this, think like, nobody can do this for you. Nobody can get you to lubricate this way other than you. Okay, and then we'll take it back. We're going to come into that little bit of a splits just for fun. So you just go, oh, what's going to happen? Maybe I'll just take it out, walk it. Maybe I'll come down, maybe not. Who cares? Breathe. Maybe you add the footwork. Yes. Good. And then pull it on back. Good. Okay. Great. All right. From here, you can take child's pose. I'm going to take a forearm dog. So I'm going to walk the hands forward, turn the inner elbows to face out, lower the forearms to the floor, and then bring your hands together, interlace your fingers, and then you kind of do this, feel that little pinky that's taking all the weight. Just tuck your pinky in. So you have the two pinkies beside each other. Now walk your forearms closer together a little bit. Push them down and out, tuck your toes under, and then you push the forearms down as you rise up. From here, you can start to walk your feet in, if that works. I'm gonna push down and away with the forearms, take the shoulders away, big toes touch, and I'm gonna lift the right leg up high to the sky. Breathe. And then switch. Lift your other leg up, push the forearms away. And release, and then lower down. Then we take child's pose. And, knees can be apart, they can be together. I'm gonna take my arms back, rest them down, let the head drop, and tuck I kind of move more into cat pose. I'm tucking in as much as I can. Now my head's not gonna touch the floor here, but I'm in Santosha mode with that. Just let the head hang, breathe. Okay, however you are in your child's pose, I honor your work. Feel your breath, your body. And take your hands someplace where you can press up. And let's sit in Vajrasana. If this works, this is just sitting on the tops of the feet. I'll just scooch up on my blanket. It's not the best for everyone, so you need to sit cross-legged, that's fine. Otherwise, cultivate Santosha. Feel your breath, feel your body. And okay, take one more breath in. Breathe out. I'm going to take the hands down. I'm going to have the fingers pointing towards my legs, and then I'm going to pop up a little bit. This is just what's going to happen. So if you're sitting cross-legged, you have to adjust. Tuck your little toes under, and then you might walk your hands back or forward. I'm just looking for a wrist stretch. I'm going to drop my hips towards my heels. Just adjust my hands, see if I can turn them back more and start to put a little bend in my elbows. It's all fine. Good. You can even add a little cat-cow. That's going to change things a little bit for the wrist. I'm doing a lot of computer typing. And say, thank you, me. Look what I'm doing. Stretching. Good. Okay, I'm going to peel the palms off. Keep the fingers on the floor. I'm going to pull the thumbs back. You be wherever you are. If you need to lift up more, do that. Honor. And I'm coming to forward fold. So I'll release the hands, bring them down someplace, lift your hips up, step your feet apart to a comfortable distance, bend your knees if you need to, drop in wherever you can. Okay, I'm going to take the hands and interlace them behind the back. If this doesn't work or you need a strap, find your santosha. Bring the shoulder blades together, reach the arms up over your head, tuck your chin, send the weight a little bit more into your heels. Keep lifting the shoulders up, shoulder blades together. Feel the arms come over the head if that's possible. Soften your jaw, close your eyes, shoulders away from the ears, shoulder blades together, arms over the head. Shift the weight into the heels. Breathe and release your hands all the way down as soon as they touch the earth. Inhale, lift your chin and your heart. Exhale and fold. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, exhale, and last one. Good. Walk your hands back out to downward facing dog. Could be on your knees, that's fine. We're going to take it to pigeon. So I have this blanket here. I'm just going to fold it and move it over to my right side because that's the leg we're going to start with. Bring the big toes to touch. Sweep the right leg up. Good. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Oh, I'm going to change a little bit. Okay. Straighten the leg again. Bend your left knee, and let's take this right ankle over the left knee like you're doing pigeon. Yes. Okay, I'm just going to add this in, and then we are going to come to pigeon. Turn your left hand out. Drop your left foot so the heel turns out, and then you lift your right hand. And we take this little modified pigeon, if this works. Good. And then hands down, come back. And bring this right knee to the outside of your right wrist. The foot walks over to the left. Tuck the left toes under and walk that leg back. And then you have your blanket. You can put it underneath your right hip if you need that. You might not need that. You see. Yeah, and then snuggle in wherever your place is. So feel free to rock your hips. You can stay on your hands if that's better. Move onto your forearms. And you might even just melt your head down into this floppy pigeon and breathe. Okay, cultivate your santosha. Feel your breath. If you need to rock or move here, invite that in. Melt behind your heart. Take a little twist. So you're welcome to just stay. Otherwise, you might come back up onto your hands. And then you'll take your left forearm and place it parallel to the front of your mat, hand down, right hand onto your right thigh, and you push the thigh and twist. Using the left forearm, pulling it away. The next part is to bend the left leg, grab the foot with the hand. But you don't have to do that, you just Go to your place. Be content. You've got the foot. You push the foot away. And release. Nice. Come back on the hands. Tuck the toes under. I'm coming back to three-legged dog. Whatever works for you. So that's lifting this right leg up high to the sky. And then I'll settle it down. If you had a prop on the right side, pull it over to the left side. Now lift your left leg up. And the heel to the hip, open. Yes, and then I'm gonna bend the right knee, put the left ankle over, sit down, turn the right foot, right hand out, and then the right foot. So you lean onto that side, maybe lift. Yay. And then switch. Why are you on opposite leg than me? Oh, okay. And then we'll put that left knee to the outside. Oh, I'm doing opposite side. Right. Okay, then you can put your prop underneath the left hip if you need it. Walk the right foot back. Get juicy. Feel. And then descend slowly into yourself with great contentment, joy. And you smile, you breathe, and you receive anything the body is offering you right now. So if you're feeling like an intense stretch, then smile. Thank you, body. I see you. I feel you. We're in this together. And we look for, you know, Santosha. Melt behind your heart. Feel your breath. Meet any resistance with love, gratitude, joy. And then we'll take it for a twist. So maybe come back up on your hands. And then the right forearm turns flat. Left hand to your left outer thigh. And we twist. Or you don't. You find your way. You can bend and grab the foot. You know, we don't get any awards for any of this. So you work wherever you are. I mean, there's tons of rewards. You don't have to grab your foot to get a reward. Gold stars for everybody. Breathe. And oh, there's got such a nice release. Okay, come on out. And this time we're just going to come up to sitting. So you sit however you like. If you're going to cross-legged, maybe you change the cross of your legs. Just feel. Maybe a hand on your heart, maybe the other hand on your back or on your belly. Just feels so good. And I'm going to come to forward fold. And let's see, I'll do that. We'll do a Baddha Konasana forward fold. So you can sit up on your blanket, lucky dog. Such yoga dogs. I swear, these dogs live on the yoga mat. So happy when we get on the mat. All right, however you are, once you're here, take your hands, rub your feet. Hello, feet. Hello, toes. How cute they are. Okay, notice the inner arch, anything you're feeling. Yes. Okay, and then we'll drop into forward fold here. So you can stretch the legs out, bring them in. You find your place, your Santosha, you walk in. Wherever you stop, if you need to widen the arms or rock yourself side to side, do that. Otherwise, descend. Let the jaw go, head go, shoulders go. Melt behind your heart, receive. And be in that place where you can smile. I'm going to turn this into turtle pose. So that's just where we put the hands inside this little diamond. So you can stay as you are or walk yourself out and put your hands inside. You move the feet away or whatever is better. Lift the knees, walk your hands, your forearms underneath, whatever happens here. It could just be the hands, forearms if this brings unsantosha for you, then just return and drop into our breath, our presence. Let the head go, jaw go, eyes go. Let's take one more, two more breaths here. Just like we did when we were resting, just nice and full, quiet, releasing, all of that good stuff. And then slowly start to rise up, extricate yourself. And again, just sitting once you come up, whatever way feels good. Rest your hands in a comfortable way so they're relaxed. Feel your presence, smile. Good. And we're going to move into Shavasana. Before we do that, take your palms together. If you're wearing your glasses, just sneak them off because we're going to place these palms over your eyes. And you're just going to hold your eye sockets with the palms. Let the head drop as if you're 5. And you just didn't get your way, but you're really savoring this dark. Let the shoulders drop, jaw drop. Press the palms into the eye sockets with the bones around the eyes. And with your eyes closed as they are, look into the darkness with santosha, with this great, enveloping of the dark. And keep your head bowed and slowly release your hands. Let them come down anywhere you need. And you might not even need to open your eyes as you move into Shavasana, but maybe you do. Open a little bit. If you have a wall nearby, you want to do legs up the wall while you're resting, then, that's a beautiful thing. Whatever works for you is great. You have a bolster, put that underneath your knees, more under your knees and calves than your thighs. So I think I'm going to hop into legs up the wall here. An eye pillow is also really nice, especially in the light. Take your time. And just set up a nice spot for you to just do nothing. And just let all of what you have released and opened with your practice be absorbed, assimilated throughout your body. Feeling your great cultivation of contentment. Even just saying to yourself, these beautiful sounds, santosha. It's like a sound you make when you get into a warm bath, santosha. And just allow this invitation for contentment with all that is, all that will be, all that has been. It's just this life's journey. Releasing any fear doesn't serve you. What will be, will be. Just feeling that constant flow of your breath is this great reminder. You have the power within you to invite in santosha with every new experience. You have a choice. And for this moment, we choose love, contentment, and gratitude. And scanning yourself and softening anywhere you can, maybe through the third eye and your eyes, the back of your head, your jaw, your tongue, the front of your throat, the back of your neck, the shoulders, your heart space, your mid belly, mid back, your low belly, low back, your entire pelvic bowl, pelvic floor, your right leg, left leg, the soles of your feet, palms of your hands, your right arm, and your left arm. Just feel your body heavy and your breath light. Be aware of yourself resting. Consciously awake, yet very quiet, content. Beginning to lengthen, deepen your inhale, your exhale. And if you feel very comfortable, relaxed, and you'd like to stay in your rest as we close out this practice, then I honor that. You honor that. And if you're ready to start to slowly journey your way out, just really consciously feel your body moving, gently, lovingly, receiving. And you'll journey your way to the fetal position on one side, and just resting there for a few breaths in this in-between space. Meet me seated if you're ready, or just stay as you are. It's all fine and lovely. And again, just coming to this seat as we open practice, or you just lay your hands wherever feels right. I'm just honoring this in between, this time of liminal space, where they say the veils between worlds become very thin. This is the essence of where Halloween came from, and the Dias de las Muertas is coming up at the same time, right after. It's all celebration for the ancestors, for our loved ones. So I offer you this mudra. You interlace all your fingers together, touch the thumb pads together, touch the index finger pads together, and lay this in some way. So the index fingers are pointing down, the thumbs are pointing up, and the palms are open. And just feel this open, receiving energy into this yoni portal of your thumb and your index finger. Soften your jaw. And we're just going to lift this up as you inhale to rest these open thumb, open index finger at your heart space. Just press into this open heart. As you exhale, bow down. Just feel yourself receiving this open energy, moving up, moving down, and also moving out to the sides, the way the fingers are interlaced, the elbows are placed. Allow the eyes to drop more heavy. And as you inhale now, bringing the palms together in front of your heart with reverence for all that is, we join and welcome it all here. Inhale and lengthen, lift your chin, and exhale as you are. And we'll join together in our May We Be Blessed mantra. Inhale. May we be blessed with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. May we be healthy, and may we be happy. We'll seal that with one Om. Inhale. Bow your chin. All that you are, all that you invite in, and all that you release. You have a choice. And take a full breath in. Breathe out into your hands. Catch your breath. Lift your chin and open your eyes with great love and gratitude. Mwah. I'm gonna trace this line of the heart for you. Thank you so much, yogis. I honor you. Happy Sunday. You know, we're going to have an intense pressure rise in temperature here. So, you know, if you're feeling anything, give into it. Offer yourself what you need. I love you so much. Thank you. Yay. Thank you.